Hi guys, welcome back. And if you are here for the first time, thank you for coming along. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And if you have been here, welcome back to the journey to self-love. Alright, today our conversation is about the hard to swallow pills of being on this journey. Alright guys, it probably won't be what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear, which is why it's hard to swallow pills. Drink some water. That's not one of them, but that's also a good tip. Don't get me wrong. Alright guys, let's get into this. Hi guys, so welcome back again. Today we're going to be talking about the things that you need to hear that you probably don't want to hear, but you need to hear them. Okay, so the first thing that you need to hear and need to fully come to the understanding of while on this journey is that you will have to teach people how to love you. You'll have to teach your parents, you'll have to teach the people that you think you want to love, and you'll have to teach everyone around you, simply because now you're discovering what you want, what you're looking for when you think of love. And because of that, you then have to now replicate it and express it outwards so that everybody else can get a full scope of what you desire. For example, while I was on this journey, I realized I had to teach my mom how to love me. My mom, can you imagine that? But then it made sense. She had her own structure of how her parents taught her love. She also has 4 individual children and with individual personalities. So maybe a hi or goodbye would be suffice for them. But I need to hear you say that, Mom. So you, before you hang up this phone, you better be like, I love you, you better. Alright? So that is one of the hard facts of you're gonna expect somebody to just come into your life and love you the right way. And don't get me wrong, that might happen. Maybe both of you have the same idea of what it is, so it might work. But it won't always be that way, and we can't expect it to be that way. We can't give people a hard time because of it. So you have got to understand that you're gonna have to teach people how to love you. That's the first pill, and I want you to soak that in. Second pill, you have to teach you how to love you. It should probably have been first, right? But hear me out. A lot of people find it easier for people to love them and find it easier to be like, nah, I don't like that, than they do when they say that to themselves. Nah, I don't like that. So, for example, you don't like bare minimum energy. I hate it. If you're gonna come to me and be like regular schmegular, talking to me like if I'm a stranger, like just a friend, say good day, no, keep it and go about your business, because I don't do that. I don't like bare minimum energy, so I don't expect bare minimum energy. See? But you gotta teach you, because you can't go out here expecting above bare minimum when you're distributing it. So then you have to go back and get yourself up. Bare minimum energy to yourself looks like not eating, not sleeping, not drinking enough water, not carrying out a skincare routine, not keeping fit. And when I say fit, I mean to your standards. I'm not telling you to go and try and be fully whatever it is in the gym. I'm telling you, keeping fit could be you getting up and doing this. Because mental health is also a form of being fit. Alright? Not physical fitness. Mental fitness is also something. Alright? But you gotta really learn to love you. And it is a hard to swallow pill, because a lot of people like dishing out attitude, and when it's given back, it's just like, ooh, I didn't like that. Alright? That's number 2. Number 3. Everything happens for a reason. Say it with me again. Everything happens for a reason. So whatever that reason might be, however you feel about it in that point in time, it's fine. Everything in your life has a reason for happening, has a reason for your development. It helps you. So that guy you were so in love with left. You cried, you felt hurt. You was like, why must that happen to me? It happened for a reason. You're gonna meet somebody else. Maybe you meet someone else, or maybe you don't. Maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe you're supposed to become this independent person first. Everything happens for a reason. It's really, really hard to see it in the moment. Well, unless you come with that mindset of somebody being like, I don't want to talk to you, like everything happens for a reason. All right, bye. Kind of mindset, like me, energy. Until you get there, it's gonna seem very, very, very hard. Okay? Next pill that is hard to swallow. You have got to take care of you first. Put you first. Now, it sounds like it's easy. Like, oh, what do you mean? I think I put me first all the time. You probably don't. You probably don't. You probably don't put you first. You might think you do, like, because your ideas of putting you first might be. So I wanted this trip. I couldn't get the trip, but I decided to go to a restaurant. That's not what I mean. Putting you first is cutting people off who ain't good for your mental health. Yeah. You realize you're talking to this person, every time you see this person, you instantly get upset. You realize you're in an environment that every morning when you get about to leave, somebody says something loud, and then now your whole day is set on the premises of being upset. Now you realize you're not putting you first. You're putting everybody else ahead of you. Because if you look at someone and then you go, shh, respectfully. Oh, yes, see. Shh. You need to understand that what you're doing is not good for me. It puts me in a position that I'm not a fan of. I'm not okay with the position that you're putting me in. It's putting a lot of pressure on me, and I don't like that. So no, I'm not gonna do that anymore. So please find yourself. I hope you get through this kind of energy. Put you first. I understand if you have kids and you want to sacrifice, but please keep in mind that you are still a whole person. And if you're not a whole person, you cannot give anything to anybody. Okay? So put you first. Alright. The last thing I would like to say, the harder to swallow pill. Why is my light? Alright, hard to swallow pill is loving yourself is not easy. Neither is it hard. It's just a little bit complicated because they have just never instilled in your brain from the get-go how to do that. Now it's going to be different because more generations are being brought up with the idea of manifestations and speaking, basically getting up and speaking stuff into your life, and you didn't have that. So it's a lot harder and there's a lot more demons to fight. It's not gonna come easy. It's gonna be hard for a while, but that's okay, because you know what? God gives his toughest battles to his strongest fighters. So whenever you feel like giving up on something, especially giving up on you, cut that. No, get that thought out of your head. Take some breaths. Take some deep breaths. I am a queen. In with the positive, out with the negative. Take some deep breaths, compose yourself, and go back for it. Go back on your journey until you find you. And your journey ends when you says it does. Don't nobody be like, oh, you're being so narcissistic. All right, that's your problem. Find your solution. I'ma be whatever I need to be so that when I go outside, I represent me. Now, I'm not telling you to go out here and be mean. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, you're representing you. And if you want to be mean, that's you. Alright? If you want to be mean, that's you. Do whatever you have to do to make sure that you're a better you tomorrow. And, of course, the next day. Alright? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You could also leave a comment and tell me how this journey is going for you and what are your thoughts and my opinions. Alright guys, bye. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know when your girl is posting. Bye.